Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Hello and welcome back to What's on Tap Christmas Calendar Day 8.
Yes, you nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh.
We're a third of the way to Christmas.
We are.
The proper Christmas.
No.
25th. That's bullshit.
It is Christmas Day.
Blech.
Even on Swedish calendars,
Blech.
the 24th is labeled as Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Oh, that's where all the anticipation and wonder is. Christmas Day is just a day of bleh.
Christmas Day is the day you wake up early and you open presents.
That's when you go and visit your weird cousins and aunts.
No, you do that before. You do that way before usually, because that's when your family can all get together. Is like 3 weeks before, and then Christmas Day, which is the 25th.
Yeah.
You wake up early. Your presents are under the tree. And so I've actually had this conversation about why European children don't believe in Santa Claus as long as American children. Oh. It's not because American children are stupider. That's another conversation for another day. But because you don't have a literal incarnation of Santa Claus coming to your house on the 24th and delivering presents. Because then you can clearly see it's your dad or it's your neighbor or it's a weird cousin that comes over, puts on the Santa outfit, and hands out presents to all the kids, thus ruining the illusion. Whereas in the States, they are magically displayed before the tree when you wake up in the morning on the 25th.
Right.
Everything is set for you, and it's all there for you. It's a completely different experience.
Because we have a majority of the presents under the tree in advance, and then Santa Claus, which has dad's shoes for some reason, comes and delivers a few token presents.
Or your mom's boyfriend's voice, whatever.
Wow.
I mean, she's still married to your dad, but hey, it's modern times.
And whoever comes just mysteriously said, "I'm just going out to buy a pack of smokes."
Yeah,
or
I need to go check something outside real quick. I'll be right back, and then they reappear, or they go to the neighbor's house and you switch clothes so you can give your neighbor's kids their presents while your neighbor brings the presents over for your kids.
And then you can kiss their mom. I saw mommy kissing Santa, but this was the neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who she's already having an affair with anyway. So.
Oof, this is the darkest episode 8 we've ever had.
But in the States, it's all like magical and like, Santa just appeared, and how does he go to all the houses in one night? It's impossible. And you have to work out the logistics of that, and you've got your Nintendo and your PlayStation and your.
It's like the Tooth Fairy, where in America the Tooth Fairy just comes in the middle of the night, and in Europe a weird uncle comes in the middle of the night and says, "Let me touch your teeth."
Right, and he has a pack of smokes and he trades you for your teeth.
Yes,
it's a weird translation.
That makes a lot of sense. So we have a beer. This is actually a beer episode.
It's also a cultural heritage episode or podcast.
And we know that I brought the beer because it's bullshit wrapped.
Yes. Oh, it's got a cage on top, which means it's some sort of gueuze lambic beer.
It's a lambic.
And because you've asked me in the past, did I buy this pack of Tilquin beers? I'm guessing it's a Tilquin beer.
But that pack was a 6-pack, actually 12-pack. 6 different beers, 2 of each.
Yes.
I have not wrapped all of them.
I was like, 6 of these beers are all Tilquin.
No,
beers.
that is not the case.
All right.
Minimum of 1 was included, but I needed to ask
minimum for 1 for this episode.
No, minimum. I did not wrap all 6.
Nice. I'm just kidding.
So which one is this? This is the
wait.
It's the Meerts series.
Which one of the 6 is it?
No. Which one of the 6 did I wrap?
Are in the calendar.
Because I drank the rest.
All right. This is the Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, nice.
This is really, really good. We had this. I bought this, or we shared this 12-pack last year.
Right. Then it was 12 different ones. Now it's 6.
That's true.
Now it was 6 different ones, 2 of each. And
what I remember was last year they had them on tap at Bishop's Arms. This year,
that was how we did it. Yeah,
this year, not so much.
No.
But also, it's the Symbolog had released a box set of all of them as well. Because I remember I had many of these. But this year...
I think you're misremembering. I bought a pack and shared them with you. And then the Bishops had a release. That wasn't Meerts. That was the yearly release of... Because Meerts is the lower ABV ones. Like 4% or something. But 5
I do know that last year I did buy the box of all of them.
Yeah.
This year I didn't.
No.
Because I forgot to.
So out of these 6, 4 had grape, like this one, Pinot Noir. 4 were grape.
A lot of them have a wine element to them.
And 2 were like berries, like lingonberry and something else. So I just want to have that said, that this is the Pinot Noir carefully curated, because I got 2 of each. So I've been drinking them like ding, 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 ding.
So you would think Pinot Noir, this would be a dark colored beer?
Yeah, to be fair, but it is not.
But it's not. It's just aged on Pinot Noir barrels, I'm guessing.
No, it has to have Pinot Noir
in it.
It can't be just berries. No. Wait.
Barrels, not berries.
Not barrels. No, it has grapes in the beer.
Huh. I guess because they didn't use the skins, they just used the grape itself.
Probably.
Because this is not this is a very clear, light, lambic style beer. It's smells very a little cheesy, little.
Let's try it.
A little lambic-y. Cheers. If you love it, if you love the smell, you love the smell. You know what I'm talking about.
But definitely cheesy. That's a good tasting note.
That's how I like. I like my lambics and my gueuze to have that umami earthiness to it, and this one is really, really nice. It's light, it's sour, it's tart, it's drinkable. It's got a bit of a dry backbone to it. So when the finish is very, very dry. I would expect a little bit more of the vinous nature to come through, but you don't get a lot of those wine elements here.
No, it leans towards citrus.
Yeah, and this was a
5.8% ABV.
Yeah.
I thought that the Meerts were usually weaker, like 4 point something, but
they were 5.6 and below.
I don't know.
It's really nice. I really, really like it. It's in that good, not great quality. Super drinkable, very base palate friendly. So if you're trying to introduce people to this style of beer, I think this would be a very, very good entry point.
Yeah.
Because it's tart, but not too tart. It doesn't make your cheeks pucker.
No.
But it has a lot of character and a lot of balance to it.
Agreed. But when it comes to calendar making, I did ruin the suspension of disbelief by asking you a few months ago, did you buy this?
You did. That was a huge indicator that we're going to have this.
Ding, red flags. But I knew I couldn't include all 6. That would never work.
What's really interesting is the amount of sour beers we've had this calendar.
Yeah.
Probably the highest number we've ever had. Between the American Solera and the Iris Wild Ales, Backhaven, Tilquin.
Iris.
That's what I said.
I don't listen to you.
I know.
That's the secret of this podcast. I don't listen to you at all.
There's been a lot of Wild Ales, and I'm super excited about it. I love Wild Ales. I love
IPAs.
Spontaneously fermented beers. So we haven't hit too many. We've only hit one stout so far.
Which one would that be?
I have no idea.
You're thinking about the New Holland.
Oh, the Crimson, the Dragon.
You're thinking about the bourbon barrel aged Imperial Red Ale,
right? Because I just assume that's a stout. When I hear Dragon's Milk, I always think it's the stout. But yeah, so we haven't had a stout yet, which makes me worry for our future because it means it's going to be a run of like really high ABV beers. These have all been pretty light so far. The first week has been real fun and really nice. And I think this is another really great beer in the line of sour ales we've tried so far. This was tough.
I'll give it a 4. If it's a weak 4, I don't care.
Yeah, it's a 4. I kind of want to go to 4.25, but the mouthfeel and the flavor profile is a little watery. It's a little thin.
Yeah.
If it had more of a funky punch to it, I think it'd be higher. A little more tannins, even.
It actually needed more grape flavor to go over for.
Yeah, I think it needs more tannins to it. I think it needs to have that more of a wine punch kind of mouthfeel.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it's a solid 4. It's really nice. So great job.
Yeah, that's basically what it deserves.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts, you'll find What's on Tap because we're in all of the podcast directories because truth be known, they all rip off from each other and they just reincorporate the existing ones from the other places. So we're always there.
We're everywhere.
So until next time.
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.
Feliz Navidad.